there's there's no sense of camaraderie, no sense of unity in the community. No, it's all about, well, we gotta get together, you know, and well, there's these other people over there, over yonder. They're plotting against us. Gotta get together and well, make sure that we can defeat them. There's no, well, there's no ties that bind. There's no bond, you know. And well, wouldn't you know, the people that you're plotting against, well, they're just off in another corner of the house. And well, they're probably having the same thought about you too. You know, it's not going to do you any good to sharpen your knife. So, well, you can stab the next person. Because, well, somebody will eventually just take your knife and stab you too. I mean, that's where the whole saying, an eye for an eye makes the whole world run. So, when people say, well, let bygones be bygones, they certainly have forgotten the story of the Hatfields and the McCoys. I mean, it's generational. Some people spend like generations instilling in their offspring. Those people over there, hate them. They're different from us. And while the other side does the same thing. And well, wouldn't you know, it's a family feud. And well, it's only intensifying this season. And well, this is probably the last season because, well, at the rate everything is going with the lack of trees, the deadly mosquitoes, the locusts, COVID 19, icebergs breaking off, climate change, holes in ozone layers. It won't be long before we can't all breathe and we'll just all die. They're trying to get to Mars, but I don't think they're going to make it. I think that's all a figment of their imagination. I mean, if they were going to get to Mars, they would have already gotten to Mars. Humans have been around for how many thousands of centuries? They haven't found a way to get to Mars. So I'm not sure why anybody really believes the bullshit. But anyway, I digress. You're killing yourself and you're destroying your planet. And well, the planet can regenerate, but humans might go extinct, which might be a good thing because then, well, the planet will have some time to actually repair itself. You know, it's problematic that you can't even settle your own affairs. It's a family feud of sorts. And well, nobody wants to settle it. Everybody just wants to be the Hatfields and the McCoys. They want to point their muskets at each other and fire away. And I mean, you're firing away at somebody. You don't know. They could be the next scientific engineer that, well, discovers how to fix the problems that we got. And oh boy, do you got problems. You got so many problems they can't even report them on the evening news. It just be a litany of problems, you know. So they just go with if it bleeds, it leads. You know, it's the evening blues. And well, wouldn't you know, we're all singing a bad tune indeed. And because, well, it's because of some of our deeds. You know, people often say, well, it's not me, it's somebody else. And you know, it's not my fault. I'm saved anyway. I'm saved just by grace. Well, okay. Well, just sit there and do nothing. Why, when you get sick, do you take medication? Won't the holy magical spirit just heal your body? You know, it doesn't see color. I don't see color. Says the person that, well, when they go into, well, a garden, look at the beautiful colored flowers. Oh, those are colored this, and those are colored that. But remember, you don't see color. The spirit doesn't see color. It doesn't see flesh. So when you come up with crazy names and racial slurs, I don't know what spirit that is. It doesn't see color, remember? I got it. It's a mean spirit. See, there's no unity. And that comes from not wanting to do good deeds. I mean, when you're eating things that are like dead in nature, dead flesh, well, it's no wonder you're sick. They have things in their bodies that are working for them that don't necessarily commingle with your body. So if you eat a poisonous snake, imagine you're going to have some poison in you. It might cause another symptom that they check off and say, oh, well, that person died of cancer. That person died of, well, this disease or that disease. Well, wouldn't you know? It's probably because of your consumption of dead flesh. And you know, that's your justification, not mine. Because you're not supposed to be eating dead animals. You're not supposed to be eating any of that kind of crap. And you know, every time we kind of bring that back up to you, it's like, and they want to take your hamburger away. Did you hear the crazy news? They said that, well, we want to take your hamburgers away. No, we don't. There's Beyond Meat. There's Beyond Meat. They do hamburgers. It's just plant-based in nature. So you still have a hamburger. It's just plant-based, you know. It's more healthier for you and the environment. But no, you don't want that. You want to keep eating dead flesh. You know, you're just like Jeffrey Dahmer. You're sick. Well, you're going to ask me for all the kids in the back. Purple people's out. Who is Jeffrey Dahmer? Well, let me tell you a little bit and close out like this. Jeffrey Dahmer ate meat. You know, dude grew up dissecting and mutilating frogs and squirrels. Usually they get sick when they're young. If you can torture and get some joy out of torturing animals, well, you're sick. So you continue to progress in your sickness. Well, Jeffrey, well, he eats humans. So he was cooking humans, and they found no dude. Nobody realized that Jeffrey Dahmer was eating other humans. I mean, lived in an apartment complex and he was eating other humans. Nobody realized it. Ate so many people. You know, when they came and did the interviews, there was one interview that stuck out. She said, well, the place had a strange odor to it. And she said, I just always turned on the fan. I couldn't take the odor. See, you know, when you go to the factory farms, those places have a strange odor. They're killing so many chickens. They're doing horrible things to the animals there. Same thing with the cows to get the beef. But well, you want to keep eating your meat. And well, we're on COVID-19. We'll have a COVID-20 soon. And then we'll have a COVID-21. Because the variants aren't slowing down. And everybody knows that it's linked to the animals. Everybody knows that it's linked to meat. I mean, if you say that it came from a bat and it jumped from bat to human, that's another mammal to another mammal, another species to another species. It's called cross-contamination. You do remember that in your like beginner health biochemistry classes, right? You know, you gotta start living right. There's no unity in the community, and that's really sad. And there's reasons for that. But, you know, don't listen to me. You do you. Keep eating those hamburgers and enjoy COVID-19.